headline. Go inside, read the description as well. Like the broadcast. Share it to invite your friends and your not so friendly friends, your frenemies. Tell them that Mayegun's brunch time is live. And if you have done that already, thank you. So this morning or afternoon, that's why we call it brunch, breakfast and lunch time, even though there are those who are already having their supper or dinner in other part of the world. So let's just say top of the moment to you from wherever you are joining us. And thank you again. Last night, I did my little best to raise some questions which put question marks on their bogus Portharcourt Refinery, which, of course, didn't take 24 hours for this truth to begin to manifest. Ladies and gentlemen, Portharcourt Refinery is not refining any products. It is blending imported products. What they have actually done is, in fact, they brought Malta to Portharcourt. And it is so dangerous that these cold-hearted criminals that you are seeing in this image have decided to deceive the gullibles. I don't think they are deceiving many people, but they are gullible, moronic, voluntary slaves who always wanted their lies to be truth. So today, we have the evidence that Dangote, Dangote. And I want to feel sorry for Dangote too, but we'll come back to him. Portharcourt Refinery, indeed, is not refining any crude oil. I can tell you that authoritatively. Tifnumbu and his gang, they not just Tifnumbu, especially that Melekiyari. You see this mofo. This mofo, Enyuku Wonu Gojeyo, this guy on the left, is the #1 enemy of Nigeria economy, empowered by Bokwari. This man deserved not just jail, he deserved what is called the death sentence for the economic sabotage of that contraption. But since everyone can get their own share from the largesse, why not? Why won't they all smile? They are making blood money. They are making evil money. And they are deceiving millions of people whose lives they are mortgaging. The Ronukus, generally, they want all the lies they've been told to be true. But there is no amount of repetition you give to a lie. It will never be a truth. No. Yesterday I was asking, I said, there are so many questions to ask, which will give them up. But they are going to call you enemy of Nigeria. They are going to call you haters. They are going to call you people who don't want Nigeria to progress. They will say you are not happy for good news for Nigeria. Just by asking questions alone, it triggers them. Because, see, they have been starved of all the good things, even though they have been promised endlessly better life. From the time of a change to the next devil, to now the renewed hopelessness. The Ronukus are the victim of abusive relationship. APC, Egbekegbe, has abused not just Nigerians. They have abused their supporters. They have abused them mentally, psychologically. They've abused them physically. They have abused them financially, which is economically. They have abused them, almost every abusive you can see. And see, the Ronukus are supposed to be pitied, even though on the other hand, they don't deserve anyone's pity. Majority of the lies they've been told, which they have built expectation on many times. Most of these lies have come to, oh my God, they have come to stare them on the face, right? In the face, that some of them just want to one, or just one of the lies to be truth. And like I said, there is no amount of repetition you give to a lie. It will never be the truth. You remember this? When they were doing their Nigeria year, we said it was a lie. You see this Olori Bruku Tolu Ogunlesi, the one on the left here. He was working for Bokwari at the time. He had his own bot on social media. Those ones who are always saying, may Bokwari succeed, may Bokwari succeed. Now, look at the picture on the right. That was the finality of the scam called the Nigeria Air. When we raised the alarm, not even just an alarm, we actually asked questions. Questions that are just simple questions, ordinary questions that shouldn't trigger anybody. But they were triggered. It was attack after attack. You are ETA. You are nye. So they are this Sirika who was scamming all of them. But this guy printed logo from Bahrain. Logo for $430,000. Logo, ordinary logo for $430,000 from Bahrain. They printed t-shirts, they printed face cap, and they were telling their mugus, their voluntary slaves, the Buharidins, the Buhari Ditaris, the Buhari the Notus, Buhari the Jatus of that time, the Mumu Madus, the Bele lecturers, the Mumu lecturers of that time, that Nigeria Air was coming. On the last 1 week of the 8 years of Bokwari, these guys went to Ethiopia to rent a plane, aircraft, and they printed Nigeria Air on the aircraft. They flew it to Nigeria. And the media in Nigeria went to the airport and they said, congratulations, Nigeria. Congratulations, Bokwari. They said, finally, promise made, promise kept. And immediately they finished the Photoshop. I mean, the Photoshop and all of that. The owners of the aircraft removed the sticker and they flew the aircraft back to Ethiopia. There was no lie they didn't tell. There is no lie that they did not tell us. Even when it became obvious that it was a pure lie. But immediately the scam was over, they disappeared. And they metamorphosed into the bad starts you see today. The bad idiots. The shameless Ronukus that you see today. And it is the same card. Bokwari spent $1.5 billion in reviving Portharcourt Refinery. $1.5 billion. That's a lot of money. And guess what? Ordinary kerosene, the refinery no fit produce. Then Tifnumbu came and they started importing from Malta. They were not importing good PMS from Malta. They were importing sulfur mixed, cancerous, blended product to Nigeria. It's not even a good quality of that you can call petrol. And they were paying almost double for it. Because when Bokwari was there, a liter of petroleum was sold for 167 naira. Tifnumbu came and told them that subsidy was gone. Subsidy was gone, only for them to bring in evil products to Nigerians, to the people that have no access to real medical care, no health care in that country. And they are bringing products that will continue to kill you Not only that it will destroy your cars, destroy your machines and all of that, it will kill you slowly. And they are spending ×5 of what Bokwari was spending. ×5. Now you are buying a liter of petroleum for 1,100 naira. Then they quickly said, sometimes I think it was in August, right? They said, Dangote Refinery, they took so many trucks there. You know the story. And today, the same people, they refuse to buy from Dangote. Even though they told their zombies, this Olori Ronukus, they told them that Dangote Refinery may be expensive, but you know what? It's a Nigerian company. It's going to help Nigerian naira. And they are going to give Dangote crude oil. La la la, fa fa fa, foul. La la la, la la land. The lies continued, and they imported $927 million worth of PMS, adulterated PMS, 927 million liters. They imported that this month. And it is only in the Tifnumbu APC, Egbekebes Nigeria, that a refinery will start working last night. And this morning is already, it already has a products. Products to load. Abba, de beru Ọlọ́run, APC. Ìjọba èmi ló kàn yìí, ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Olórí burúkú nìyí. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú Ronukus yìí. You can easily call people enemy of Nigeria when you guys are actually the real enemies of that contraption. Enemies of yourselves. Guess what? There is an internal memo that got leaked last night, where what they are actually doing with this supposed Portharcourt refinery got leaked. They are procuring, they said Portharcourt refinery is desiriously of procuring high RON gasoline from your company to blend with naphtha produced from our 60,000 barrel refinery area 5 plants. I have been directed by MD PHRC to communicate our requirement to you for your action. We hereby request that you kindly supply to us premium motor spirit with the following specification, cargo size, and expected date of delivery. Read octane number, which is RON 94, specific gravity 0.74 to 0.75, RVP of 0.50 kgf/m square. The cargo size will be 28 kiloton, Abincon. Due to the draft limitation at PHRC Okrika Jetty, 9.2 meters. The maximum cargo size is 30 KT. Number of cargoes, 2 cargoes. Date of delivery, second decade of September 2024 to 1st of October 2024. This is an internal memo of what led to what happened in Portharcourt yesterday. Experts have told us, experts told us that what these guys are doing is not only so dangerous. Read octane number, read vapor pressure, and research octane number are 2 different properties in every way, right? So it's a dead giveaway, right? However, somebody said, what they are mixing for you as PMS is exactly what they have been doing in Malta, blending different kind of harmful content, harmful, toxic, dangerous chemicals. Plus, they are not even like refining any crude oil. So Dangote was right. Dangote was right after all when he said, these guys are bringing NNPC. They don't have any testing facility. Intentionally, they used to have it, but they got rid of it. So nobody to test the type of content, PMS, that people are importing into Nigeria. That if they are tested, most of them, they will just probably have to arrest all of them with the charges of attempted murder, that they want to kill all of you in that contraption. And this is what APC, Egbekegbe, have done to you. They said yesterday that the Portharcourt Refinery will be loading 200 trucks every day. That's a lie. You see all those show off. I mean, this is the giveaway. This one just kind of like a show to us that this whole thing don't make any sense. But because of their usual style of gaslighting you, they will gaslight you. Shut up your mouth. Hey, don't you want progress for Nigeria? Nigeria progress. Hey, progress, Lele. Then I also asked, how much are they going to sell the liter now that at least you are supposed to be producing about 15 million liters every day? 60,000 barrels. 15 million liters, Abi. Oh, yeah, oh. Now your crude oil, oh. Now your refinery, oh. It's not Dangote, now your own, oh. So, if you want to make life easier for the people, is this not the time for you to actually crash the price? I was almost feeling sorry for Dangote. Almost, oh. You know why? That they made the guy believe that they will patronize him. Once he finished his refinery, they did a lot of jamboree around him, only for them to now start their fake refinery in Portharcourt. That maybe they will just crash the price and Dangote will just be at loss, because if NNPC decide to start selling the petrol for 600 naira per liter, waiting Dangote could come do now. But now, the people that claim to load the trucks yesterday in Portharcourt, they said, well, they sold it to us for 1,045 naira. What? That is 75 naira more than Dangote's refinery. That can be true. Well, it is true. So are you saying that Portharcourt Refinery fake PMS petrol is more expensive than that of Dangote? Wonder shall never end. Call me the Ronukus that you know, all the Ronukus you know. Call them, tell them that Mayegun is back on live right now. Can they please come here? The Olori Brukus that are calling people enemy of Nigeria. Who is the enemy of Nigeria now? Who is the enemy? You know what one Ronuku said? Ronu Nazi, a bad idiot. He said there is the moment Nigeria naira, once naira come down, the price will come. Abolori buku ni ni tori Ọlọ́run, olori buku ni ni. So se pe fun yen ni tori Ọlọ́run, about wọ́n fi epe nja yen ni. Naira dollar, wetin concern naira dollar with Portharcourt Refinery? This was supposed to be your own refinery. This was supposed to be your own crude oil. You know they buy crude oil. What are you talking about? Dangote that is importing his own crude oil said he's selling his own per liter for 970 naira per liter. So the one with that crude oil that you can use Koroba, yeah, you can just use your own pay, Koroba or bucket to scoop crude oil in the backyard of the Portharcourt there. Just scoop. and put her inside the refinery, scoop and put her. You don't even need any truck or any vessel to bring any crude oil to the refinery. There are pipelines already linked to this oil rigs where you are supposed to be collecting your own share. But because say Nigeria has been caused with this APC, Egbekebe. They didn't even let this one last. So if they are now selling it to the marketers for this adulterated petrol, if they are now selling it for 1,045 naira, how much do you think they will sell it to you? Because they did not refine anything inside the Portharcourt refinery. They imported what they imported. You see that nonsense they imported this month. 927 million liters of petrol that they imported. 2 cargoes of it or so is what they moved to the Portharcourt. And they move it to Portharcourt to reblend what they've already blended from Malta. I don't say you can't shame the shameless. Unfortunately, you cannot shame the shameless. But it is better to tell the shameless people about what they have failed to be ashamed of. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Olori buruku APC. Those who are supporting APC, Olori buruku ni won. One by one. If you have a family member that is supporting APC, supporting Tifnumbu, you are a family member to an Olori buruku person. No? And the rogues that they are praising, like these guys, they don't give a damn about you. As long as they can make their blood money, it is none of their business. Anything, but now it's like they're going to sell you expensive cancerous products in here. These criminals. You will wish that maybe the contraption would one day have a working system, and all these guys, if they are still alive, they will actually be sentenced to the proper, they will be held responsible for their crimes against you. To be defending this APC, Egbekebe, is more than just mental problem. It is more than mental problem at this point. So the evidence is there, and they are kind of looking for how to spin it now. They imported adulterated petrol from Malta. They took part of it to Portharcourt to reblend it so that they can sell it to you. And they claim that your refinery is working. It's this same guy that actually got it. He was the one who spent $1.5 billion. This Eli, the guy on the left. And that's why they say that the Fulanis, especially the Fulani supposed elite, they are the most criminal people in that contraption. And I accept it. Wherever they know that there is money, you will find them there, and they will destroy everything they can destroy in that place. And as for Tifnumbu and gang, cash and carry, tax collectors, rent seekers, it's like where they wanted to plant kola nut. Kola nut has already sprouted out of the ground. It's all about what's in it for us. And if they can be clear of what is in it for them, beautiful. Whoever won't die, may them die. That is why the same APC, Egbekebe, have been promoting what they call the CNG. After taking away your supposed only resource that somehow gives you a little bit of sense of belonging to say, okay, you are a Nigerian, okay, and the lives of your criminal politicians has been subsidized.